Alright guys, it's Bree's day off, and per usual, we go into the pool.
Again.
What else are you gonna do on your day off?
Sleep in.
Check. And we're in a mood today. We are in a mood when I tell you that. Just wait till we get to the pool, you'll see. Nobody here but us.
That's how we like it.
Are you feeling it yet?
I will once I lay down.
Like the mood though, are you feeling the mood?
I don't know what mood you're talking about.
Alright, you might start feeling it. Still don't understand?
No, I don't know what mood you're talking about.
I say right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch some bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feet, you on your way to see him. Stretch me when I can't sleep, bang on when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep. We got into the.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to me. I told you I was in a mood when I came to the pool. I just had to let it out. I don't know. Bree decided to get in.
Hot out here. And we ran out of sunscreen.
Yeah, we did run out of sunscreen, so we kind of have to keep getting into water. So we don't burn. That's why I'm sitting in the shade. You're loving it this morning, though, aren't you?
I am. It feels nice.
I feel like you deserve to be here this morning.
I deserve to be here this
Yeah.
morning. Yeah?
It's your day off. You've been working hard. Now you're just relaxing.
As one should.
As one should. It's like 110 out. So we're going inside now. Arizona's way too hot.
It does it for a reaction.
That was a raunchy one, wasn't it?
Open the door.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a full day of eating. We are 5 weeks out from nationals. My protein right now is sitting at about 225. Carbs they have been 375 today. They're probably going to drop back down to 325, maybe 300. And then fat is at 40. Sorry, I was rewatching Stranger Things for the 4th time. Right now we're making breakfast, so we got egg whites, 350 grams. Then we got some mushrooms and peppers that we put in the egg whites. We got a little English muffin with some peanut butter to put on it. I'm gonna make this, show you guys the end result, and then we'll be on to the next meal. Say hello to the camera. Say it. Oh. Say hi. Hi, guys. Got the cheese seeds on top to help with some fiber. Yes, I use ketchup and sriracha. When I'm this far into prep, I don't know why, but ketchup is the only thing that I want to eat with my eggs. Sometimes hot sauce, but not really. But other than that, when I'm not in prep, I can't stand the taste of ketchup on anything unless it's like a hamburger or with some French fries. But while I'm in prep, this shit's gas, and I use it on everything. So one question I got was how did you and Bree meet? We answered that in the last YouTube video, so you can actually
No, we didn't.
So me and Bree met. I went into work as a coach at EOS, and I remember my interview day. She was the one that was at the counter. She looked very shy and pissed off as usual, but that's when I first noticed her eyes. That was the first thing I ever noticed about her. Anyways, I did my interview, got the job, came back, then we started seeing each other at work every day.
No, he makes it seem like we've talked the whole time.
Okay, we would do the awkward like.
Well, because he looks pissed off too. Naturally.
Then I started to get to know her, and then I took her to Culver's one night to get ice cream. And then from there, we just started hanging out. So I met her through work when I first moved here. We got the next meal coming up in about 3 hours. We'll be answering some more questions for you guys for whatever we're getting on Instagram. And we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys, our next meal, well, not really a meal, more of like a snack. We got cereal. I got honeycombs, 45 grams. The calories will be up here in the corner of what this will equal out to. 275 milliliters of almond milk. Yes, I measure my fluids right now. I usually get about 1.5 to 2 gallons a day. Make sure the body's fluctuating everything that I'm eating properly. And for the question, did you HRT? I don't know if you're asking if I have done hormone replacement therapy after a cycle, or if you're asking if I'm on steroids right now. For my steroid adventure, when I first moved here, I started taking steroids about 6 months after, so about a year and a half ago. And I kind of just did it blindly, whatever I saw through like TikTok or what I looked up online. And I did notice some muscle growth, obviously, but it wasn't that much because I think I was overdosing my body and it couldn't handle it. So one thing I did learn when I started doing coaching or started getting a coach for my bodybuilding is there's a lot of things that you can take, and a lot of people think they should be just taking all this amount, but less is usually better. I'm taking like maybe half or even a quarter of the amount of gear that I was taking when I first started, and now I'm monitoring my blood work, making sure my body's functioning properly. There's a lot of it that goes into it that I found out about that's going to be better for long-term health. And if you don't have anyone, I would suggest something like Transcend. That's a company, and they take your blood work. They have specialists that make sure you take the right stuff for your body and what you need based off of your blood work. So yes, not natural, but you can't really do anything naturally in the bodybuilding community if you're trying to get your pro card. So you gotta do what it takes, but you gotta do it in a smart way. So be smart about taking care of your body, you freaking dipshits. What's up, guys? We got meal number 2, or meal number 3 if you count the cereal. We got 200 grams of rice, 6.5 ounces of chicken, and I threw some teriyaki sauce on top of that for my sodium. I do measure sodium, roughly 4 to 5 grams a day. We got a question of, how did you get into competing? So 4 or 5 years ago, when I was in the Navy, I came back from a deployment. That's when I started getting into lifting. And I was a big fan of Jeremy Buendia at the time, and I decided that I would try and get coaching from him. So I joined his team. We did about a 9-month prep. I was completely natural the whole time. I was only 22, or 20 years old. So I was not very filled out, just kind of scrawny and skinny looking. Took 3rd in novice and true novice. I didn't compete in the open, obviously, because I wasn't big enough. That's how I got into bodybuilding. Obviously, actually, I wanted to compete when Cameron competed last year, but he was my roommate at the time, so I was with him through the whole time. He was going through his prep and stuff, and he actually did good and took first at his first show. So I thought, I'll give it another try, and now we're here getting ready for nationals. So that's how I got into competing and where I'm at right now. This is what we eat during our workout. 2 Rice Krispie Treats. 1 I eat like at the beginning of my workout just so I can have more glycogen and carbs hitting in my body. during my lift, and then I have one like right at the end or as I'm finishing. That way I can get those fast acting carbs straight to my body, fuel me up, replace what I just worked out. So Rice Krispie treats are the go if you're looking for a fast acting carb to help with your workouts, give you a nice pump. We got push day, so we're doing chest, shoulders, tries, maybe even a couple ab workouts. Haven't really decided on that yet, but we will see you after the workout for the next post-workout meal. For our third meal, we've got 200 grams, actually it's not actually 200 grams, it's 185 grams of rice, 7 ounces of chicken, 30 grams of guacamole, and then I used the Taco Bell mild sauce to put on there. My rice was a little bit short, but I'm gonna have a rice cake, caramel rice cake, to make the macros exactly on point. And here is what we got for a question. If not bodybuilding, what would you be doing? So, at first it started off when I didn't think I was gonna ever do a show again. I got out of the military and I started being a personal trainer. I was at a commercial gym for that at EOS. Doesn't pay very well, so I kind of had to stop doing that. Now I got my online thing, and then obviously I'm doing bodybuilding, and I'm trying to get into social media. But if this whole bodybuilding thing does not go the way that I expect it to or want it to, then I still have always been kind of like the entrepreneur kind of person. Like ever since I was little, I've always wanted to own my own company or like just have something of a brand that's like mine. So right now I'm currently working on a clothing brand, and then also my coaching company that I own with Cameron. We're trying to make that grow, and that's actually what we would like to do for our main job, is travel with clients, go to their shows with them and train clients. But that's probably the route that I have always kind of seen myself going, is owning my own brand. So really that's really all I have planned. I mean, I'm going to school right now, pretty much just to help with my nutrition and just understanding how the body works for my coaching. But other than that, I don't really see myself ever doing anything else. Kind of been always, I feel like I've always been passionate about like having something of my own, so.
Come here.
All right guys, last meal of the night. We've got my protein ice cream. Chocolate, I use the chocolate fudge sugar-free pudding mix with some ice, almond breeze original, and then I also add in a little bit of cacao powder, or whatever that crap's called, to make it chocolatier. So I'm gonna put that back in the freezer, but before I do, this is the rest of my meal for the night. Peanut butter Captain Crunch. I'm gonna put the rest of my grams in there. I got 40 grams, I get 10 more grams, so that's gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna remix that, and it's gonna be like a peanut butter chocolatey ice cream. The shit's fire. I actually forgot to look and see if there was another question on my Instagram, so I don't have a question for you. So that is going to end the video. This is the amount of calories that I had for the day completely. That's what I'll be having this whole week. 5 weeks out. Calories will drop, or at least carbs are going to drop again next week, so I'm ready for that, but that's what happens. But thank you guys for watching. Throw some comments down under the video if you guys have any more questions. We'll do more Q&As, or just what you guys want to see or want me to talk about. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you at the next. Later.